friends, Shelley at Smooth Winds Travel. Today we are talking all things Halloween at the theme parks. So whether you're spooky and sweet with some family fun at Disney's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or you crave the thrills and chills of Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, we've got you covered today with all of that great information, tips, and tricks. Hello, friends. Welcome to Smooth Winds Travel YouTube channel. Today, I am with two of our travel navigators here at the agency, Miss Brenda Nichols and Miss Megan Cross. And we are talking all thing spooky season at the theme park. So whether you like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Walt Disney World, or you're into those thrills and chills at Universal Studios Orlando. I know I see it right up there. I should know. We are going to give you all those tips, tricks, fun things to help you survive the night. So, welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me. Let's just start off with what are these parties? Brenda, you want to talk to us about Halloween Horror Nights?
Our Halloween Horror Nights is a special ticketed event. Actually, the first night starts tomorrow and it usually runs through Halloween, sometimes November 1st, 2nd, depends on the year. Full of scare zones, haunted houses, specialty food and drinks, lots of extras. It's so much fun if you like to be scared.
Definitely not for me, but you can go. Megan, tell us about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is the polar opposite of Halloween Horror Nights. It's not so scary. It's more for all ages, and it is a special ticketed event. It started mid-August and goes through Halloween. Sorry for my little one. It has after hours and costumes, trick-or-treating, specialty food, specialty drinks. Um, and then there's also this is at Florida. This is Walt Disney World in Florida, and then there's Oogie Boogie Bash in Disneyland. So two
Yeah,
separate.
two separate events on each coast, two totally different styles of parties. So as you might see throughout this video, Megan does have her little man. He's about 4 months old. He'll be going to his first Mickey's Not So Scary in a few weeks, won't he?
Yeah, so we're super excited. So
And so that definitely tells you Mickey's a little bit more family friendly. Brenda,
Mhm.
how is Halloween Horror Nights? Is that family friendly?
It is not family friendly. They do suggest 13 and up attend the event. Everybody, your kids differently. I know when I was little, I watched all the scary movies. It wouldn't have bothered me. So parents should know their children best to see if they can handle it.
Yeah. Well, kind of talking about those younger kids, I believe this is the first time Universal is offering a little something for maybe somebody that I don't want to be scared as much.
Yes. Well, they are, but it doesn't work everywhere. So you can purchase for $20 a Deadly Afraid necklace. This was just released yesterday. You wear that. So when you're in the scare zones, the scare actors will not approach and try to scare you. It does not work inside the houses. So yeah, if you're going to be scared, don't go in the houses then.
Well, definitely. Something maybe to think about, just to get a little moment, maybe. So, Brenda, let's talk about the benefits of maybe doing a party versus a regular, day ticket. What are those differences there?
Well, the difference is, well, the event runs till 1, 2 in the morning, so you've got great hours. There are some rides still open, so the lines aren't as large either. So, I mean, that's a super plus right there.
Yeah. Megan, what's kind of the difference in the Halloween party versus a regular day?
I would have to say lower wait times. This is a special ticketed event, so you do have special access at a different time. The park will close down. I think all the guests are kicked out at like 6 if you don't have a ticket. And ticketed people have, or people that have the ticket, sorry, can get in at 4 and they can go all the way till midnight. There's special characters that are like Jack and Sally are out and about. Mickey and Minnie are out and about with their special Halloween costumes on. Specialty food, specialty drinks. It's just a Halloween party all around.
I kind of touched on something, Brenda, about that earlier entry. Does Halloween Horror Nights have something like that too?
Right. It does. The Scream Early, they have a ticket for that. Now, for people who have a daytime ticket to Universal Studios, you automatically get that. So you can stay in the park, whereas, as always, they kick you out if you do not have a ticket for that event. So you do get to stay in the park all the way through.
Good. Well, neat. All right, talking about family and things and Halloween, things we can do. What, maybe trick or treating, Halloween costumes. Brenda, does Halloween Horror Nights do any of that for their guests?
No trick or treating, no candy. Sorry. Unfortunately, you don't get any of that. Costumes, you really have to keep it somewhat simple. Like scary t-shirts are okay. Some of the dress, no costumes. If you resemble even somebody that could look like you would be a scare actor in one of the scare zones, they won't even allow you in through security. It's all at security's discretion whether or not they approve of what you have on. So no, you cannot come in full costume at all. Just want to
No
keep
bringing your own chainsaws in.
just want to keep it very simple. You can, still dress in, scary shirts and
Yeah,
uh, there's a lot of inappropriate attire there. That's why it's more of an adult
adult.
event. You're going to
Yeah.
see women in fishnet stockings, bikini tops, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Megan, how about you? Disney's, do they offer trick or treating? Do you wear your costumes?
So yes, you can trick or treat. They have different areas that you can go trick or treating in, and costumes are allowed. There are some requirement. There are some like restrictions. They can't like touch the floor, for safety reasons, and that you can't look just like a character. So you can't go around signing autographs and things like that. You have to kind of stick to bounding.
Yeah, definitely. So, outside of your party ticket, we know that's kind of a special, both the parties are special ticketed events, so that they are, extra costs from your day ticket, so to speak. Are there any extra add-ons or anything that you can add on during the party time specifically that you can't do any other time, Brenda?
Well, it's not that you can't do it any other time, but I always suggest adding express passes onto your Halloween Horror Nights tickets. Those are separate express passes from your daytime expresses, so those have to be purchased separately. Helps
Sure.
cut.
Well, how does that vary between like a regular day express pass?
So your express passes are, go to the front of the line when you're there during the daytime for rides.
Okay.
Evening, it still go to the front of the line for the houses.
Ah, okay.
Some of those queues can be 2 hours long waits for standby. They can be very, very long to get into the houses.
Yeah.
And then other extras you can add, they have VIP tours. They have their private and semi-private tours you can do. And they also have for those who are chickens, and you are there during the day and you don't need a daytime park ticket. You don't need a Halloween Horror Night ticket. You can buy this completely separately. It's called Behind the Screams Tour, and they will take you through the houses, lights on, so you can see some of the things. And those are usually morning to afternoon tours. They will allow you to do some photography in the houses at the VIP tour guide's discretion, which you are not allowed to take any pictures, any any videotapes during the event at all inside of a house. So that's one good way to get pictures for that.
Great. Yeah. Megan, are there any extras, maybe add-ons to party nights at Disney World?
Yes, there's one. There's a dessert party, which is an extra special, price ticket that you have to buy. You get the dessert party, so you get special desserts and you get kind of VIP seats for the fireworks.
Awesome. Are there kind of talking about that on the along those lines too? What is something I know, maybe not as much at Universal, but I know at Disney World that you might not get in a regular day? Megan?
I would say the characters that are not usually out, like Jack and Sally are out, and I've heard Abu is out this year, and Maleficent. Oh, and Mother Gothel is out this year.
Yeah.
So just kind of special characters that aren't normally in the parks are kind of out and about this year. Wait times are significantly lower for rides, and you get trick-or-treating. So yeah, and specialty foods and drinks, which y'all should go look at those. They look really, really good this year. So
Yeah, and like the picture behind you, we've got some special
the
parades,
parade, yeah.
fireworks.
Yes, the parade is they had the headless horseman. As long as it's not raining or the pathway isn't wet, he will ride, and he's like right here, and he's super cool. That's probably like the highlight of the parade. And then they have the Sanderson sisters do their little act or the little performance, and then they had the fireworks show. So yeah.
Yeah. Anything special like that with Universal?
They do have one show. Nightmare Fuel has been doing it for a few years now, and they'll be back this year. It's kind of like a Cirque du Soleil kind of show, but creepy, scary. And the Lagoon show is back this year for the first time since 2022.
Wow,
So
awesome. Loads of special things to do at the parties, and they definitely make it worth it there. Um, so when it comes to these parties, how far in advance should you maybe start thinking of planning? A couple of months ahead of time, or is this something you can do um, a couple of weeks before the party? Brenda?
well, it's a little bit tricky with Universal. So if you're going down and you want to do a vacation package, I would suggest the minute those are released to go ahead and get your hotel booked and get your regular daytime park tickets booked. That's when the lowest price you're going to get because they can just keep going up from there. Then when Halloween party tickets are released, then that is the time as soon as possible to buy those tickets and especially those express passes to go along because the prices just keep going up from there for Halloween Horror Nights or they sell out.
Oh, okay, good to know. Megan, what about at Walt Disney World and Mickey's Not So Scary?
I would have to say the same. As soon as your dates are available, book your resort and your regular park tickets, and then as soon as your Halloween dates are available, book those right away. I have seen so many people ask, "Are my dates available?" No, I'm sorry, it's already sold out. I know all of August was sold out, and I think several dates in September are already sold out. So as soon as
Yeah.
those become available, you need to jump on them because they go quick.
Yeah, and I don't know about same thing with Universal. Of course, I don't go to Halloween Horror Nights. So that is where we lean our knowledge over into Brenda because she's been there, she knows it. I'm too chicken. But I know with Disney World and Disneyland, those usually the very first party or two, and usually those on Halloween night usually sell out. Is it the same over at Universal, Brenda?
It's more the express passes that sell out because
Okay.
those are very, very limited. So those
Okay.
go absolutely quick. They do have, and it's more for locals and Florida residents, what are called frequent fear passes. Those will sell out quickly.
Okay. Well, good to know. Well, kind of wrapping up, I would love for each of y'all to maybe share a tip or trick or two or three for those watching to help make those party nights a little bit more enjoyable and easier. Brenda?
Well, that's The stay and scream area for those guests that have the park tickets and the scream early passes has changed this year. So now you get wristbands at 3 o'clock. You can do whatever you want, and you can actually get in queues to the houses starting at 4 o'clock and some early entry into some of these houses before the general public's let in. So what you want to do, in my opinion, start at the back houses, not the front. Everybody tends to line up for those front houses at the front of the park first. Go to the back.
Yeah.
Absolute. Um, some other just tips, because I don't want you to get thrown out of the park. The scare actors, do not touch them. Do not harass them. That is a way to get easily expelled and maybe banned from the parks. And
See, that's why I shouldn't go. One of them would scare me and I'd probably end up karate chopping.
yep, and you're out for life. But even pictures. Last year they did have some stands set up where they stood on them, and those were photo ops. That was the first time they had done that. But in the scare zones, always ask if you can take a picture with them first. It's the polite thing to do.
Okay, well, good. Megan, can you share a tip or two with us about Mickey's Not So Scary?
Sure. So tip one would be get there at 4. Take advantage of that early entry. Um, Another tip would be if you're going strictly for characters, I would get in line after the parade or during the parade for Jack and Sally. It can get pretty lengthy and you can wait for a really long time. So I would wait until later in the evening to get those special character photo ops. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. Another tip that I usually will do for myself is I won't have a day ticket for that day. I'll wait and go for the party because I mean you're still gonna enjoy Magic Kingdom the same way. So
You've got definitely 3 hours, I think, at least two for sure, before the party starts that you can do regular rides and things like that. So, well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. Those watching, thanks for watching. I hope some of our tips and information has helped you out. And if you would like to plan your vacation and your Halloween and experience one of these parties, definitely reach out to one of our travel navigators. We can help get you that full vacation, share all of these great tips and tricks. And there is so much more, even than what we've just talked about. So, thank you, ladies, for your information, and little Hudson for joining us. He lost his head a few times, so he fit in perfect with the video what we were talking about today. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.